The Easy Duo Olm Guide. A brief overview. When it comes to duos, your gear choice is just as important as your mechanics. The better gear you have, the easier Olm will be. I recommend both people knowing how to skip both mage and melee. Both people must be able to tell where specials are set to and how to reset them to the other side. Without those skills listed, duos will be a nightmare. If you don't know those skills, I will have links in the description down below. I recommend focusing mage hand and then melee hand. This makes it easy to turn Olm's head and skip the specials. And let's roll the clips. Hey, like 95% of you aren't subscribed. Do it. Olm spawns. We both spec the melee hand just like you usually would in a trio. The only difference is that both people are going to focus the mage hand. The reason both people focus the mage hand is to make sure that Olm turns his head based off of where you are, not who hits and who doesn't. If you begin the Olm phase correctly, it starts off as melee set, so I tank 2 basic attacks to make sure it's mage set. From here, it's just like mage skipping in a trio. Rinse and repeat until the mage hand is dead. Hey Plank, just skip ahead. Once the mage hand dies, both people are going to focus the melee hand. It can be a little tricky switching from mage to melee set, so make sure you count the basic attacks. If you don't, it's not a big deal, but you'll still have to deal with specials. But I do recommend melee skipping this side. It's easy to do. I messed up, so we have teleports. There's one basic attack. We're waiting for the second. We see the second one and now we run over to skip just like we would in a trio. Just like that, we skip specials. Because we have 2 people attacking the melee hand, Olm turns his head automatically. And from here on out, it's just like melee skipping. With the third phase, it's really no different. You just gotta communicate with your teammate to make sure you can kill the hands at the same time. I do recommend killing melee hand first. This will prevent the dreaded hand reset if you mess up and don't skip specials. On head phase, Olm will turn to whoever is dealing the most damage. In order to share the damage between you and your teammate, I do recommend walking into the middle to make Olm turn his head to the middle. With both you and your teammate on each side of the room, Olm will have to pick a person. The turning of the head will at least give you a little break. But you know, hopefully it picks your teammate to pick on for a while. Congratulations on your first duo raid. Share this with your buddy so that way you guys can demolish Olm.